Hello, my name is Dr. Tandra Price, and I am the editor chief and publisher of Tapped In magazine. And we are here in Detroit, Michigan at the Leadership Experience Tour. Our magazine has 4 publications. We have one for women, men, authors, and speakers. And I am so glad and excited to have a special guest here at our interview table, Miss Karie. She is a part of the HMP community. HMP and the Leadership Experience Tour are collaborating together, and we're doing some amazing things together. And I wanted you to get an opportunity to see who and see Karie is right now. So, Karie, please tell the audience who you are and what you do.
I appreciate you having me here today. So yes, my name is Karie Klimas, and I am a time mindset and management specialist. And you know how some people struggle with time management
Yes, I do.
where it comes to planning, organizing, dealing with stress, delegating, self-awareness, self-motivation. We can go on, but there are often people not knowing how to actually go through this struggle. So
Yes.
my goal is to give my time and attention for those who are looking for a solution. So my guidance will support them in getting a plan all together, creating an action plan so they can actually feel more productive, organized, and intentional so they can actually get more out of their time. This, of course, if they're ready to do so.
Awesome. Awesome. You know what? I'm so excited though because I got an opportunity to sit in on your presentation that you did here at the Leadership Experience Tour with HMP. So tell the audience just a little bit about what you talked about in your presentation and maybe some key points about that.
Yes, thank you. My presentation was about getting the most out of setting up goals and achieving goals here at the conference, and being able to walk out feeling much more accomplished. By sometimes we don't write down any goals, but the goal was to identify ideal clients, where their qualities, how many people like to connect with on a daily basis, even setting up appointments with people before we actually left,
Oh,
and
awesome.
and being able to have that on the calendar and not have to go back and forth, wasting time, scheduling an appointment.
I totally agree because one of the things that I think a lot of us lack is that time management. I'm so glad that you have your programs that you actually offer to help those that, can navigate through that. So tell us a little bit about some upcoming programs or courses or anything like that that you have right now that maybe people can tune in to be a part of what you're doing.
I appreciate it. Yes. So I do offer a 5-step action plan for success, what helps identify the areas so they get to assess themselves and where they're at and where they'd like to improve upon. Many might even be through like follow through. So that's one-on-one. I support people when it comes to setting up Calendly or using Canva, Excel, business documents. I also host a networking skills workshop and goal setting workshop, and also complimentary webinars that can also be found on my website at greatpartnershipsolutions.com.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, and I hope all those who's watching got that website. But I want to kind of take a step back just real quickly because, you mentioned networking. And we're here, a part of an amazing networking group, which is HMP, of course, in the Leadership Experience Tour. So how did you actually get connected with HMP? And how did you kind of, like, what is your feel for that and some of the meetings that you've been to?
Appreciate it. So I've been networking for 13 years.
Wow.
And most of it has been face to face. So we got shut down in March. I met somebody from I'm in Florida, I'm a native Floridian, and met somebody who told me about another virtual group. And this was probably in April 2020. And so, yes, I was considering myself an ambassador, even though I don't have the title yet or whatever. I've given myself one, but being able to attend and seeing how it grew from, one local area. I'm a little biased on the Florida areas, but I do like the worldwide Florida. But being able to have, 60 events, because in Florida, I have a group that I network that's got 125 face-to-face events a year.
Okay.
So having another online event that actually can be very consistent, like myself, and having events that anytime, Tuesday through Friday, business hours, basically they can go on the internet and have an event to go to in an hour. They can, consider meeting 2 or more people. So, and being on a budget of free.
Well, you know what? We always like free, right?
It's a good start. Definitely a good start.
But have you found that you've built like a lot of relationships by attending some of those events? I mean, like, kind of tell us a little bit about your experience. I mean, have you made like good partnerships? I mean, have you like gotten leads, business from being a part of the HMP community?
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I keep coming back. I can say because we opened in Florida early, so I do a lot more face to face, but I do like a balance of in person because I can do virtual events. We connect with people on LinkedIn. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm here is because I reconnected with our host, Philomena, and she told me about this event to be here at the conference. So I was so excited after, being out, haven't traveled in about 6 years,
Yeah.
to get back on a plane, but I couldn't bring the 80-degree weather with me, but I'm very
Well, I
grateful.
wish you would have brought. I wish you would have brought the 80-degree weather with you because it is pretty cold here in Detroit. Well, you know what? That's what I consider the power of networking. When you can actually connect and build relationships, and now once you build those, I mean, now look how they blossom. Now, so let's go just a little bit step further before we kind of actually close out because I want to get to know a little bit more about you and some of your programs. Now, you did mention your website, and if you can re-mention that again, but I mean, do you have like any membership programs? Or I mean, like, what do you have that say, if a person couldn't attend one of your events, that you have something else that they can actually be a part of? Do you have anything of that nature?
Well, I'll say I have a YouTube channel. They're welcome to
Okay.
go to my YouTube at Karie Klimas GPS, and I offer short videos on networking, time management, communication, organization. So that's a complimentary. Once a month, I host a complimentary webinar. One
Wow.
topic is networking, virtual networking, and time management. So
Oh,
they want to be part of that and get to know each other. And I always welcome a 30-minute, Zoom
okay.
call so we can connect and learn more about each other. But
Okay.
I send out emails on Mondays and Thursday, keep people engaged and offer business tips. Or I have an expert friend who does LinkedIn, so I like to offer that value to to my, I could say my database. I say
Okay.
members, but database.
Okay, so listen, she's a network expert, and she's giving you all kind of tips, resources, and tools that you can actually connect with her, be a part of what she's doing in her program, and she offers a lot of consultation. And some of this stuff is free, and some of it is of at cost. But here's the thing about it: is the more that we can get together and network, the more that we can elevate it in our business and take our business to the next level. Everyone has to do it. We need networking as a part of our business. So listen, Carrie, thank you so much for stopping by Tapped In Magazine. We really appreciate you. We did have some of the people that was a part of the H&P that was featured in our Tapped In magazine. So go to tappedinmagazine.org to look at some of the feature covers and the stories to get to know a lot more about people. Now, I would like to say at the end, what's your favorite zip code?
Oh, it is HAPPY. And going back to what you said, I would like to say it one more time. My website is greatpartnershipsolutions.com. So be happy and let's get together, have a great partnership.
Awesome. So listen, stay tuned because Saturday, the winner of our pitch competition is going to hit the stage. But not only that, we have 40 amazing speakers from worldwide that's going to be hitting the leadership experience stage this Saturday. So make sure that you tune in.